Welcome to SwissWatchExpo. Today we have one of the three of the Holy Trinity of watchmaking, which is Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Vacheron Constantin. And today we have the Vacheron Constantin Traditionnelle. This is the complete calendar. This is the reference 4010T. And it's a complete calendar because it does have a display of the day, date, month, and also the moon phase, which is pretty much all the complications that you would need, probably other than a power reserve added onto the watch itself. But this is one of my probably favorite releases from Vacheron Constantin that we just got into our inventory, just because there are so many levels to this watch that just make it a very refined dress watch that is going to be really great to add to the collection here. This one features a 41mm case and a 10.72mm thickness on the case as well, so it's going to fit really well, especially underneath a dress cuff on a shirt, and it's going to just wear really well if you're going to wear this with a nice suit on, or you can also wear it with t-shirt and jeans. It's very versatile. But what I really love is the slate gray dial that you have on here. I think it's just very refined. I think it adds a little bit of consistency to the overall look of the watch itself. And this is an 18 karat white gold casing, as well as on the buckle as well. So you do get a little bit more of that premium weight and feel than you would versus a stainless steel timepiece. And this one does feature a stepped rounded case and lug. So it gives you a little bit more of that kind of tapered, refined fit. Even though it is a 41mm case size, it's going to feel a little bit smaller on the wrist, which is really nice. Another detail that I really love that they added on here is this kind of fluted case back. Almost reminds me of like the edge of a coin or something like that, but I think it's just a nice little bit of texture that they added onto the case itself. So it just adds for just a really more of a refined look overall, and just adds a little bit of character to the timepiece itself. This one does have a railway minute track on the dial itself, so you can see that track with the calendar date on the outer edge there. And one of my favorite features is if you look at the hands here, it's got the dauphine style hands, and they almost did kind of like this brush finishing on just half of the hands itself. So it adds a little bit more definition when you're looking at the dial itself and you're looking at the time. I think it's just a really nice detail that Vacheron added in there that a lot of watch companies don't add. And if you look at that calendar hand right there too, they kind of blacked it out a little bit too. So when you're looking at this dial, it almost kind of gets hidden unless you're really looking for it. So again, just a really nice feature that they added on there without taking away from the overall beauty of this timepiece itself. This does feature an automatic movement with the 2460 QCL caliber, so it's going to give you a really nice 40-hour power reserve that most watches will have. And of course, it does feature a nice scratch-resistant sapphire crystal on the front and also on the back. And I love that it features the exhibition case back, so you can take a look at the really beautiful movement that they put on the inside with that 22-karat backplate on there with the Vacheron logo, which I think is just, again, these really refined touches that Vacheron added to this timepiece to not make it just a normal dress watch, but something that you can really be proud of wearing on your wrist. And to me, I think it's just such a unique timepiece, something that's just very classic, very elegant. So if you are looking for a really nice timepiece that's just not going to stand out too much, but kind of be a little bit under the radar, I think Vacheron Constantin is doing a lot of great things on their dress watches, especially paired with this nice black alligator strap on here. So it gives it really a nice quality look to the timepiece itself. So again, this is the reference 4010T. We have this one listed on our website right now, so check this one out here at SwissWatchExpo.com.